Good morning, everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here this morning. It is the second day of September. I'm trying to think of what day of the week it is. It's Friday. Oh, wow. I can't hear this again. Quick. It's Friday, September 2nd, and it is I, Gina Louisa, here to raise our collective consciousness. Scrambled like an egg that came out. Yay. Whoa. The same information, but scrambled like an egg, right? Good. Today's a day for spontaneity. Yes. Boom. Boy, this past week has been crazy, huh? It's like being a piece of paper getting ripped to shreds. And then, rain down on yourself like confetti and then say, okay, put it back together. Like a puzzle. Without the aid of the blackboard, right? It's been taken away. No chalk. Now figure it out. Put everything where it goes. Can't do any calculations about it. Other than that, what you know in your head and heart. So it's been like very deep meditating. Okay. I listened to myself as I gave this month's reading. And I went back and listened to the readings. Because I'm in a time of God, please let me learn every lesson I need to learn, okay? And I know I've been on this path since I was like, a very small child. Cultivated in this path. And then inward on this path since age like 7. And then it's just been this inward thing, it's like, oh God, please. I feel like I'm just about just about to be, as if I've been in a womb, okay, and I'm ready to be born. I can see daylight even, right? You know what I'm saying? But I want to scream to me mother, push, push with your flipping bloody push, hey, get me birthed into life. You know what I'm saying? I want to hand the doctor some, here's some forceps. You really, come in and yank me on it, not happening fast enough. Oh my God, no, child, don't be in a rush. Natural. Oh, great. My mom's into natural childbirth. It's never coming out. You might as well just die right here in the room. Kill us all. Right? That's how we feel. It's like so wanting to get on with that happily ever after. And it's like right here. It's like right here. I can almost see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see, like Ace Ventura. My kids and I watched it last night. The scene. We watched the scene where he's coming out of the back of the rhino. that was just one of my favorite scenes in the world. If you've never even seen Ace Ventura, the second one, I love the first one. I really love the first one. Okay, I really do. But the second one's funny too. And there's a few things in it that just crack me up at him coming out of the back. The whole rhino scene from beginning to end. You gotta catch the inside of him first before he comes out. You gotta catch that whole rhino scene. Anyway, but case in point, okay. The old, and that's a good analogy for what we've been going through. Like there he is, going along in his rhino. He's spying out. We're spying out, and he's. I found out the information. It's getting hot in there. It's getting really hot. He starts taking off his clothes, He's in a rhino. A fake rhino, obviously. And it's under the hot, African sun. And it's getting really hot inside this thing. And the little fan dies. It starts getting really, really hot. And then he starts, needing air. And he starts, panicking. He starts panicking and pulling on stuff, and now shit's squirting, and there's steam and hydraulic fluid and all kinds of shit squirting out all over on him. And he's like, must have air. He's dying. And there's this little beam of light coming from the back of the rhino. Boom, and then he's trying to breathe out of this little beam of light, So from his perspective, I get it. Totally just getting out of that rhino. But that's what we're like. We're like, at a time in our life, we're like, oh my God, Lord, I must have hair. Okay? And we don't care what it looks like to the rest of the world, us sticking our face through the back end of this rhino suit to get out and come out of all this big, we're gonna force ourselves out of this hole and birth ourselves into our I'm sorry, excuse me, but birth ourselves into our new selves, into this new paradigm, and God says, oh, you think you had it all under control, you know? Yeah, because when he's in the whole why he panics, because, okay, the fan stops and it's getting hot and this thing, so he figures, you know, and he's done, the people have left that he was spying on, so he's just going to get out of this thing now, and he goes to open the door and it won't open, and it's like, uh-oh, he's stuck in there, and I think it, like, might even, you know, come off in his hand. It's like, I'm stuck inside this rhino under the hot African sun, and I need out, you know, by whatever way I can get out. Made him resourceful. Oh my God, made me laugh myself. Silly. Because I'm just seeing how much it correlates to what we're going through right now. It really does. It's like, you know, we had a plan. I had a plan. Hello, like life. I had a plan, and we're in this thing, but oh my God, our escape hatch is not working. Okay, and now our little fan that was giving us at least some kind of illusion of breeze is gone, and now we're baking. We're going to die if we don't get out. We're going to die here if we don't get out. So, boom. Logical is first we panic. I've been going through a whole week of it. Really? But now we see the hole and we're shoving our head through it to get out. Alright? Regardless of what it looks like to the rest of the world. And I left myself so crazy. Such a great analogy, what we're going through. The twin flame thing. All right, let's talk about that for just a second. Because, oh my God, if you've listened to me for the past few days, it's like, oh my God, like the goddess is actually taking a nervous breakdown. Do you hear her? You know, right? But really, I've been, okay, well, I'm not with my twin flame. Okay, so is this fulfilling? Maybe that's not what, maybe that's trying to distract me from something else, okay? So the only way to totally know, it's like this. Ladies will be able to relate, you know, and guys, I'll use the analogy of your purse. You know, when you get, it's been like a month. I just did it to mine, and your purse is like starting to get choked full of shit. So you have to dump it out, okay? And you throw away everything that's garbage that you don't need anymore, right? And then you put back into your purse those things that belong there, right? We had to go through that, okay? We dumped out everything in our purse. The erasing of the blackboard and got taken away our chalk and everything. So yeah, we're done, all right? It's been like, you know, what? Here's that big empty purse now. Only put back in those things that are necessary. So, okay. Back down to square one. Okay, now what is it about my own life that I want in my life? Well, number one thing is compatibility. You know, if I talk about what I want in a significant other, you know, compatibility. That's what led me to believe in the first place that my twin flame was my twin flame, right? Isn't that what we all do? We see perfect compatibility. I hope that's what you're looking for, you know. I see myself, like, without putting that particular person, you know, not caring whether or not it's that person or somebody else who's going to fulfill those You know, somebody who's going to be dancy, and somebody who's going to understand my, you know, my poetic 1,000-mile-an-hour mind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's also just as absorbed in their own stuff. So we give each other plenty of space. You know what I'm saying, too? As well as understand that maybe once we share the same space, it'll be like one thing, and we'll feel good finally with somebody by our side instead of incumbent upon. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel more lonely when I'm with somebody than I feel when I'm alone. I want to feel companionship. And okay, that's what I want in life. It's like, oh, you can't speak your mind with somebody. If somebody doesn't get you, now you have to do it back inside yourself again, and you might as well be alone. Where you have at least not any distraction of somebody trying to distract you. So it's either, I've been going to the thing, you know, hermit, which is so appealing. Hermit, man, like, finally some time to myself, by myself, with enough space and enough time to explore my musical side, explore my artistic side, you know, get to be and do and make, and without, you know, have my time be my time finally. You know, why do I have to give the rest of my time on this earth to somebody, you know? Okay, yes, maybe we're not supposed to be alone. Oh, I don't know, are we not? I don't know, I don't feel alone. I feel like I'm with God when I'm alone. So I'm never lonely like that. But then again, there's that part of me that, you know, to dance and laugh and a meeting of the minds and actual, to love somebody who you know they're going to be there for the forever, hug someone, hold someone, cook for them, light up for them, do stuff for them. Yeah, it adds an extra goodness to life. It really does. It lights me up like a candle when I have someone to love. You know what I'm saying? I have to love them. I have to love who they are, what they are. You know, I want to just be so taken by, I want, yes, the things you say. I want, yeah, wow, I want to learn from you, and I want, as well as having a man who can, wow, learn from me, and you know what I'm saying? It's got to be symbionts, or else it's like, Jesus, Grandpa, would you read me this thing for? If you weren't going to give me true love in my lifetime, why am I alive to want it and need it? Right? It's up to me to hold out for it, though. I can't settle. The 3 things God asked me to promise. Can't kill myself. Can't use a cane. And I can't settle. Which is I might want to. Can't. Okay? Tried to, even. Nope. It's not right. God won't let it happen. Okay? I can't settle. I had this purpose in my life. Okay? I had purpose. This true twin flame energy. And if the goddess can't hold out and wait for it to unfold perfectly and let her twin flame come to me, you know, like my twin flame might have some kind of fear creeping in health-wise, that the things that people say, you know, you'll start twisting them as truth, and then all of a sudden your body will behave as truth. Oh, I'm dying? Well, I must be dying. And let yourself get sick and die, you know? No, okay? My twin flame has to trust. And I know it's hard, baby. I know it's hard, okay? Reach. Just like when you're on that mountain, on that mountainside, and instead of reaching, it's like it's just the tiniest little balance, huh? Earth is here. Death is there. And it's just that balance toward life. Life is cling to rock. Death is cease to cling to rock. And it gets that, you know, right, huh? When you're clinging there, it's that intense. And I know you put yourself in those kind of intense situations throughout your life. So I'm asking you to do it with your very life now. Please cling to life, my love. Cling to life, okay? And understand that I do love you. I really do. From the very first moment I laid eyes on you, I just have known and trusted in the man that you are. Okay? More so than yourself. That's why I give you such a hard time. That's why I give you such a hard time. Okay? It takes a lot of pressure to create the diamond that you are, Mr. Diamond. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So. I went off on a tangent and talked straight to my love there. But this is the time. Bare bones, brass tacks. You know what I'm saying? God wants me to show my true self to you people. Wow, to the whole world. He said, shine for the whole world. And in order for me to be my true, authentic self, okay, Gina Louisa is in love with David Lee Roth. Oh, everybody knows it. I know it. He knows it. Now you all know it. Okay? Help us come together, world. Help us come together. Okay? He loves me. I'm everything the devil dreamed up, but God created especially for him. I love you all. Have a wonderful today. And I will see you in the morning. God willing.